This did not happen. It could not happen. Yet it did.
No one even noticed.
In front of the neighbors, in front of strangers, and at the king's parade? For God's sake. The king himself could have seen you.
No one saw me.
So the story just spread itself?
It was nothing.
It was nothing. It was nothing? Tell me if this is nothing. In broad daylight, on a city street, you are standing out in public and your underpants fall down. I can't believe this happened to me.
It didn't happen to you.
But they will blame me. They will blame me for having a wife who is so distracted by staring out the window, who is so hypnotized by a canary in a cage, that she can't even tie a tiny knot in 2 slender cords. I'm sorry, but I am a responsible wage earner. I cannot have my underpants go flopping down because I must bring home 600 taler a year, plus bear the responsibility of renting out a room so we can put dinner on the table, clothe ourselves, and keep the place heated.
The whole event lasted 2 seconds.
Haven't you heard? Time is relative.
I pulled them up.
Please, don't be graphic.
They were on tight. They fell.
Oh my God. What's going to happen to me? I'll be fired. What about my income?
Oh, Theo.
Louise, everything in my world is running perfectly. But here at home, how can the floor be so dirty? How can the clock not be wound? How can the dishes be so piled up? And how, I ask you how, can your panties in broad daylight just fall down?
You know me. You know me since I was a little girl.
And?
You know that I like to dream.
Dream the dishes done.
You used to like my reveries.
In a girl? Yes. There's nothing lovelier. There was nothing better to do with all that free time but to lie around as pretty as an orchid. But now you're a woman. Reality is here. It's in this room, in the dust on the floor, in that dirty sink.
Oh, phooey. I keep the place nice.
Look how deeply affected I am.
Yes, you're very sensitive.
You know how I hate attention. A little attention and the next thing you know I am out of a job. I am a government clerk. I bend in. You know why I never buy you a pretty dress or a hat or a new coat?
Remind me.
Because you are much too attractive for a man in my position. Your breasts, your legs, they draw the eyes. My job and your appearance do not go together. Everyone notices you, and it's your fault.
My fault.
The woman's fault always.
Here we go again.
What are breasts? Harmless, utilitarian lumps of flesh. But you squeeze them into a sweater and mountains move.
I don't promote myself.
You don't have to. Flesh speaks to men from under coats, under caftans, under fur, from igloos. There's always a small voice calling, I am here.
Men can't be like that.
What if I lose my job?
Why would you lose your job?
I was told that His Royal Highness was in the parade.
He was passing at the very moment.
Oh.
But that's good! Everyone was looking at him, not me.
And suppose he hears about this fiasco. Suppose he hears I am one of his clerks. He discovers my section, my borough, my name. The king cannot abide scandal. He will have to fire me. The next thing you know, we're out on the streets. Poverty, shame, hunger.
All from a pair of underpants.
Don't underestimate the power of a glimpse of lingerie.